Hello everyone! I hope that you're all well and hanging on in there as we look forward to the easing of lockdown restrictions very slowly over the next few months. If everything goes to plan, of course. I have to say what I'm looking forward to most is just being able to be with people again. I miss my friends and my family so much, and I just can't wait to be able to be with them and to see them and to give them a huge hug. We have been living this strange and difficult existence for a long time now. Coronavirus has been with us for over a year in the UK. But as we begin to see the glimmers of hope on the horizon, I've been reflecting on something that is actually really obvious. This time now, what we're living through, this isn't our home. This isn't where we belong. Not being able to see friends or family, or school being at home for the majority of children, or not being able to go to the shops or to the theatre or the pub. This is what it's like now, but this isn't where we belong. This isn't our home. When I was about 15 or 16, I decided that I needed to find out what the meaning of life is. Because what I'd found was I was doing well at school, I had good friends, I enjoyed hobbies, lots of nice hobbies. Was well into kung fu at the time. But really, I felt like something was missing and I had to find out what it was. So I explored a few things. I bought some Bruce Lee books to see what he had to say about what life was all about, but that didn't really make much sense to me. I tried reading the Bible from the beginning, but that was pretty hard work, and I have to say I couldn't make heads nor tails of that either. Eventually, a friend of mine that I cycled to school with suggested that we go to church, and I thought, yeah, why not? So we went to a church, but all I remember was singing some really strange songs and no one really talking to us. So we didn't go there again. But we did hear about a church that one of our teachers was a minister at. It was a large church next to York Minster. So we thought we'd go there. And all I can say is, as soon as I took one step into that church, I knew that I'd found what I was looking for. I had come home. Churches come in all sorts of shapes and sizes and flavours, don't they? You've got Anglican churches, Methodist churches, free churches, Pentecostal churches. You've got big churches and loud churches. You've got small and quiet ones. In fact, the church where Jesus became very real to me in my life was a big, loud church which had a full worship band. And I have to say, I really enjoyed that at the time because it was like going to a concert every week. Churches meet in all sorts of places, don't they? They meet in ancient buildings, in community centres, in schools, in living rooms, in cafes, in pubs, in cinemas, and of course at the moment by Zoom. But the thing that unites all churches is that they're all places where people have found their home in Jesus Christ. And because they found their home in Jesus, they share the character of that home by worshipping God together, by sharing lives together, by loving and serving one another and their communities together, just as Jesus loves and serves us, and by sharing that home and welcome that Jesus offers with others, so that others can find their home in Jesus too. I wonder if, when we think about church, we think of it as a place where we can find our home, our true home, in Jesus. And if we do, I wonder if we're willing to take the risk of going to God's house to find out more. It will change your life. It changed mine.